Hello, my name's Josh Gibson. I am in my second year at Claremore High School as the drama and speech teacher. Just got finished directing my second production at Claremore High School. We did a one-act version of Antigone. I've been enjoying the texts. Hey kids, let's put on a show, and the directing text, the director's vision. Just wanted to make some comments about my reading. One mistake, I guess, that I have made in my career was not taking the advice from Hey Kids, Let's Put on a Show. I directed both productions myself and didn't bring in an outside producer or director. That was interesting idea. And also in the second chapter, I also thought it was a great idea to get every single different part, lights, set, costumes, all that, with a teacher or a parent to be responsible for it. So that's really good going forward. I think I can really use that information. The directing textbook is great. Starting off with a Lee Strasberg quote about an iceberg and what remains below, how much we don't see from both the actor's work and the director's work, how much goes into it. Also, it requires the dedication of a scientist. I thought that was very interesting. Also, the analogy to it being like a block of granite for a sculptor. They must see the shape inside the stone to bring it out. Very interesting. Our primary motivation is a desire to share a specific vision with an audience. The vision must be valid, logical, and theatrical. The three fundamental concepts of theater are conflict, emotion, and entertainment. In the production that I just directed, I had plenty of conflict and emotion. I think it was entertaining, but the feedback we got from the judges was that the yelling, the anger was too white hot throughout the play, so I didn't find enough textures, which kind of leads into the fourth chapter of the book that we read for this week. Drama is action, and that was also from the first chapter. Second chapter began in the 19th century. Talked about the evolution of the role of a director, talked about Darwin and his view of evolution. That was also very interesting, how that changed people's view that there's a science to it. I enjoyed reading about George II, who was credited with being like the first modern director where the sets, the costumes, the lights, the ensemble acting were all one vision. So it's a really new art form, the art of directing, but I found that very interesting. Artistic unification is the primary job of a director. Getting all the different people involved, getting them unified from designers to actors to everyone involved in the production. Also talked about representing the playwright. Kind of talked bad about revisionist directors who put a modern adaptation on something that might not fit the playwright's original intentions, and kind of geared us more towards the collaborative structure, where the playwright works the director works tirelessly on behalf of what the playwright originally intended. Let's see, and then chapter 3 was a short chapter, but had a lot of information. The different steps of analysis. So you start with the play analysis, and that comes from the interpretation. The play interpretation comes with the directorial vision. The interpretation and vision dictate design and casting. Interpretation, vision, design, and casting prepare for the rehearsal process, and out of rehearsal comes the performance. And lastly, it gave the 6 different levels of drama as outlined by Aristotle so many years ago, and still remains true today. With the time that I have remaining, the last chapter really talked about understanding the play from beginning to end, and it also talked about breaking it down into an action unit. And an action unit is very helpful for the director to break the play down into beats, and then you have these action units where you have achievable objectives. So I've been learning a lot, and those are my takeaways.